practice, what you see out of your defense? Are you seeing the depth and then
yes,
starting to build itself?
The experience is noticeable with our 3 groups, and guys know what to do, having some energy, good leadership, flying around, with confidence, and so they had a good summer. You can tell that.
Any young guys in particular that have stood out?
I think both corners have come in and have done well, and had their moments where they've flashed and have shown the ability to run and to be physical and to have some ball skills and good awareness, good understanding, for what we want them to do. And just thinking about new guys that haven't been here. I think the young guys that came in at mid-year, I think it's noticeable that that they have a little bit of a foundation. And they're better. KJ and Xavier in particular, noticeable in regards to being a little bit more consistent, and more physical, and more confident in what they're doing.
I know you said a few weeks ago you were interested to see how Trey came in and played and kind of took things. How's he looked through 4 days?
Yeah, he's done well. He's again had a good summer, and he's again very confident and physical and playing fast. Looks good.
Is that going to be a good competition there at middle linebacker between him and Kendall?
We're just running out with different combinations. Trying to create depth, develop depth that way, and I don't really look at it as we're grading everything, and I just know I got a really good collection of guys that on any day, you can run anybody out there. But Trace established himself, and again, he was a starter a year ago, and he didn't lose his job. So,
Brent, everybody's talking a little bit about Kayvon Wallace's performance the last 3 days. It's kind of stood out. What's Kayvon done?
Just his technique. His things have slowed down for him, and really understands his position better, and is not quite as immature. Kayvon's a great young guy, just growing up, and so he sees things differently, takes coaching differently, and takes a lot of pride in doing the details better. So it's been noticeable.
I think Dabo said Kyler was one of the fastest guys that's come through in there a while. Have you liked what you've seen from him?
Yeah, transitionally, he's very explosive, terrific top-end speed. He's confident in his positioning, so he's a patient player, which is can be a great thing. And, he can be it can hurt you too, because the guys you're going against, top to bottom, most of them are really fast. So but, he's done well, and he has showed that athletic ability that we hoped he had, thought he had.
Feeling better about the depth at cornerback now with these new guys here and kind of where you guys are?
I mean, if you got an injury, somebody pulled a hammy, all of a sudden you're back to issues. So we'll see as we start tackling and competing here in a couple weeks and see how guys are able to sustain where they're at and continue to improve.
Dabo also mentioned a one-handed interception with one of those young guys. Was that Kyler or Mario?
Yeah, it was Mario. Yeah, he went up for it like a rebound, put back, so it's pretty impressive.
Are you pleased with the growth so far from Isaiah Simmons?
Yeah, he's gotten better. He's looked really good. You can tell again he's worked hard at understanding his role and that position and all the intricacies that go with it. And so he's looked good. Jalen Williams has looked good. Jalen had a great summer, ran 4.50 and about 215 pounds. So got a good competition there.
Coach Mark Fields, so what's his development been like this year?
It's been good, man. He's got the best version of Mark Fields that we've had, and he's been really good. He's been really good. His maturity and his attentiveness and just executing and being consistent.
But speaking of maturity, Albert Huggins seems like a guy that's really grown over the last year or so. Is that what you've seen from him?
Yeah, yep. Albert's growing up right before our eyes. So, we're hopefully have a great senior year and has really made a lot of improvements and with a lot of little things.
How much do you think his transition over to defensive tackle has helped him to kind of mentor Jordan Williams in that respect?
Albert mentoring Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, it's been good.
Depth-wise on the defensive line compared to where you guys were at this year, do you feel better about maybe depth that you guys have up front? Or is it about the
Last
same?
year, last year we thought we were pretty good. You know, Dexter being hurt was an issue. Of course, you didn't have Jordan. Niles was just a redshirt freshman, but you had Jabril and you had Sterling. It's kind of a healthy version of Dexter Lawrence is a very good thing. It's like way different.
What about the coaching aspect of that depth and that experience you got on the defensive line? It takes a little bit off of you guys, like Coach Bates.
I think so. Yeah. I think no question. Having Lemansky, you just divide it up with an extra guy. And our graduate assistants, Zach Allen, Zach Fulmer, did a great job last year. And having Lemansky, each one of those guys having a guy, it's just, obviously, just you can get just a little bit more details to your guys and more position-specific stuff. And there's a lot of similarities to playing up front, but there's a lot of differences too between inside and outside. So I think that's a very good thing for us and for them.
What's the biggest differences you've seen with Xavier and KJ from where they were in the spring to?
And Xavier Kelly has really, stepped up, and Logan Rudolph and Justin Foster as well. They're all kind of like this. So, I'm sorry. Yeah, Richard Yearman's good to have him back. He's a little bit. You can see some of the rust. Not having played for 14, 15 months. And but he's knocked the rust off pretty quick. And then, but I just think they're playing faster and more physical. And then, again, playing with discipline within the confines of the defense, knowing their assignments and not getting nosy and trying to do somebody else's job, really understanding their role in a very defined way, and playing with the discipline that it takes to play good defense. Just do your job. And so they're understanding that they don't have to. Not that they did that in high school. They both came from very good programs, but I think they at times probably had a little bit more freedom. We got to have them play a lot of discipline every snap. But they are. They're much better. Sorry.
My bad, I can barely hear you over there. I thought you were done. A lot's been said about Dexter's health, and he's 100% healthy now, but how did you see his injuries limit him last season when he was playing through it?
Well, just playing one leg inside. There's not a harder, more physically demanding position to play on the team than playing defensive tackle. So playing on one leg is a hard thing. And then you missed, I can't remember how many games, you missed 2, 3, 4 games there late in the season. So Florida State, Citadel, most of Georgia Tech, a lot of the NC State game. Can't remember who else, maybe Wake, but so that's it's just all here again, just out there with one leg. So it's really hard. To be able to play that position, any position, but you got to take on double teams and all that. And we talking about you over here.
Coach,
he's as soft as he's ever been.
But speaking of his toughness, he's the kind of guy that's difficult to keep off the field even when he's injured.
Yeah, he loves to play. He loves to play. And he's really, really good. But he does love to play. He loves the camaraderie, the brotherhood. That's what he loves as much as anything.
What are you seeing from Jake in camp, and what's it like coaching Jake out there?
Yeah, he's not doing too bad, and it's a lot of fun. And head spinning a little bit, which is good, so he can lean on me. FaceTime me at home last night, asked me about had his playbook out, so that was kind of funny. And I said, haven't you been paying attention for the last 18 years? So it's a lot of fun, really, because he's doing good.
What's if you've asked some, how's the secondary kind of come together?
It's coming. Again, the two new young guys, Kyler McMichael and Mario Goodrich, have done well.